Good evening, everyone, and thank you for joining us this night. Today is Wednesday, March 6th, and we are going to be talking about getting clients and keeping them. We all want clients in whatever type of business we are. Without clients, very impossible. I was going to say hard, but it's actually impossible. If you don't have clients, there's no really a business that can thrive. And more important than getting clients, it's keeping them, because what's the point of us going through all the work of getting a client in whatever means we do, which we're going to discuss, and then they decide that they're not going to buy from you anymore, and they like the product, they just don't like you, or they don't like your price, or they don't like your service, or maybe they just want it faster. We live in that type of age. So we want to talk about different things that you can do to keep your clients, and that way your business can thrive and you can get references. So my name is Rosimar Zaragoza. I am an independent affiliate for Vida Divina. I've been doing Vida Divina for a year. Actually quit my job a year ago yesterday, and it's been a ride. It's been better than I expected. At the same time, it's been more challenging than I expected. It's with technology, you have to learn how to engage people in a different way. Everything's so technical and mechanical and fast that sometimes we forget that these are humans that we're talking to. These are humans that we are trying to sell to, and even though we're used to that click buy now type setting, which I love Amazon, we still have to remember that in our line of sales, we're talking about human beings, their lives, and their health. For those of you that don't know, Vida Divina has products that deal with health, with weight loss. We have products that also help with sexual potency. We have products that deal with animal health. We are a health-based business, and we can't absolutely never forget about the human aspect, because I can sell, and I tell this to my clients, I can sell you 5 products that are going to work, but they won't necessarily be the best products for you. And like, for example, I recently, I think it was a couple of weeks ago, I had a lady who wanted to buy one of our weight control products. It's Life. It's a thermogenic. It helps with controlling appetite. It helps burning fat. It stimulates your metabolism. But she was 2 weeks postpartum, and she wanted to buy it. And I'm like, I don't think that's the right time. And I lost the sale, but she felt comfortable. Her mom actually bought products. Her grandma actually bought products from that one sale that I lost, because they felt like I was actually seeing her as a human being and not just a client. And I'm like, I think you should give your body some time. You just had a baby. Your body's just not ready to have something like that. You're still dealing with your postpartum time. At least give it a month, see how you're doing, and then maybe we can address what you need. And I would definitely start with a detox before I go with something as strong as a weight loss supplement for someone whose body is going through so much. And those are the type of things that we need to remember. So starting with getting clients, so very important. Where are you going to get your clients from? There's a lot of different platforms that you can use to get your clients. I work almost exclusively through social media, specifically Facebook. We have people like my mom who, yeah, she posts on Facebook and she might get 1 or 2 sales, but she's all a people person. She's like talking to everyone. She wants everyone to know what she does because she loves what she does. So in her case, it's more of a one-to-one in-face interaction, whereas for me, it's the opposite. It would be behind a computer. So what is your platform, your desired platform? If you're just starting your business, pick the one that you know you're going to have the best results in. What do I mean? You might want to run a social media selling and recruiting empire, but if you don't even know how to work your Facebook, that should not be your go-to. Your go-to should be whatever you're most comfortable with, because what you're comfortable with is what's going to lead you to move up and on from that. If you are absolutely the worst at social media, then don't focus on that. Focus on one-to-one interactions with your clients. Focus, like my mom, talking to everyone you see on the street, literally everyone you see on the street. And that way you can have a base clientele that's going to be consuming your product, that's going to be buying from you, and then you'll have the time and the money to invest in learning about social media. That's just a tip, because I've had new people join the business who want to do it in social media, and that's great, and I think it's amazing that they want to do it. But if they don't even remember their Facebook password, then it's very, very hard for them to try to start this business and get immediate and fast results that way. So that's just something to think about. What is your number one platform? It doesn't mean you're not gonna move on from that. Yes, you have to evolve with your business. You have to evolve, and you have to evolve with times. We can look at businesses like Babies R Us. We can look at businesses like Kmart, and these businesses that are going out of Toys R Us, I'm sorry. They're going out of business because they did not get with the times. They, like, for example, millennials, which is my generation, people born from like 85 to 2001-ish. These are people that don't like going to a store. Therefore, we buy most of our stuff online. I have Amazon Prime. In the past, since Sunday, I've received like 3-4 boxes of Amazon products because I do not like going to a store. So therefore, a company like Toys R Us should have made their online market something that they could become competitive to Amazon, whether it's free shipping or getting points or things like that. They never got with what people wanted. So that's one of the reasons why they never evolved with what the clientele needed. Therefore, they were not able to keep their business. So other than the platform that you're going to advertise, when is the right time to advertise? For example, if you're advertising in person, any second of any day is a good time to advertise. We have people that like leaving flyers in cars. We have people, if your country or your state allows it, your city allows it. We have people who have banners. We have people who do text messages to their friends, their contacts, their Facebook people. Then that's a perfect time to advertise. Now, and that's one-on-one interactions. Now, when you're using social media, when is the right time for advertising? Number one, the right time for advertising is when your clients are going to see it. What's the point of posting at 2 a.m. if no one's going to see it? What's the point of posting at 1 p.m. when everyone took their lunch at 12? You see where I'm going. You have to figure out what time people are most likely to get in their social media. For example, when I want to tackle moms, I post around the times they have to pick up their kids from school. If school ends at 3 p.m., then you know that I'm going to be posting at 2:45 p.m. so that all those moms that are on the carpool lane and they're waiting for their kids to get out of school, they're going to be scrolling their Facebook. You know that, because that's what I would do. So that's the right time to advertise. Another good time to advertise is when you can actually respond. If you're going to be busy in meetings all day and you can't get to people until 10 p.m., then that's not a good day to be posting about a sale or some special thing or a new product. That's just not the right time, because people want things now. And I've had clients who called so-and-so, they called me, they called someone, they couldn't get to me, they wrote me and I didn't respond in fast enough time, which sometimes could be minutes, and they decided they went elsewhere and they got the product. They just want it right now, and we are emotional buyers, and that's, if I want something now, you best believe that I'm gonna look for it. So important, times when people are gonna see it and times when you can actually respond to your postings in social media, if that's how you're getting your clients. So How are you going to get more clients? You have to advertise your product, of course. You're always going to advertise your product, but what's more important is to advertise your service. Your service, we're going to talk about services next in the next slide. And you also should be painting a picture. Paint a picture of why they need your product. For example, we all know that Te Divina helps with constipation. Therefore, you paint the picture of the person having constipation. Are you tired of only going to the bathroom twice a week? That's painting a picture for them, like, yeah, I am. And that's a question that they're answering to themselves, and they're like, well, I need this product if it's going to help me go to the bathroom more often. Are you tired of putting pants on and not being able to close the button real fast? And that way people are like, yeah, I am tired. Or another way to word it is, imagine that you can put on your favorite pair of skinny jeans that have been in the back of the closet. That type of wording, it's going to create that image that what the person wants, and it's gonna see them getting results from your product without even knowing what the product is. So it's just something else to think about. So your services, you're gonna be listening to their needs, to your clients' needs, whether it is weight loss, whether it's health issues, maybe they have high blood pressure and they want something that will lower it. They don't like taking pills every day. I know too many people who say, I hate taking pills every day. Sometimes when you take, some of our clients, when they take Te Divina, it helps regulate their body so well with the medicinal mushrooms that they don't require their blood pressure medication. So that's something you can consider when you're drinking your Te Divina, other than constipation, inflammation, all the other benefits that we have. And that's something that you want to work with them. If you know your client's not going to take pills or capsules or anything like that, then don't try pushing 50 different pills on them. Or maybe give them the option, our capsule, you can open them and put them in a smoothie and you can drink it. And some people like that, having that option, because when you go to the store and you buy a tablet or you buy a pill, you can't do that. And it might not occur to them that capsules you can just twist and open. Also, you want to manage their expectations. Everyone wants to lose 50 pounds in 30 days, and that is most likely not doable for most people, even with the best products. It's just not healthy. So you want to manage their expectations and let them know our products do work. They are amazing. They do require discipline. But also, this is what you should be expecting. This is what our average person does with this amount of work, with this amount of with this amount of workout, with this amount of with this type of diet, and manage your expectations, because as part of your service is to bring them down to earth. Sometimes they have these dreams of having a magic wand that is going to melt their fat away, and that will be amazing. And the person that invents it, they're definitely going to be rich. But that's just not true at this time. So you want to manage your expectations, and that's part of your services of what because you want them to have results, because having results would mean more clients, would mean a repeat client, and maybe even someone who would join the business with you. So, and also give them detailed instructions. There's something very different about buying something online. When I buy something online, I have to probably read about 10 to 20 reviews before I decide on something especially that has to do with health or has to do with my son. I will definitely be reading people's reviews, maybe even asking for opinions. But in our case, we might not have reviews because this is a direct sales technique that we're trying. It's person to person, or whether it's online. Maybe your fan page has reviews, maybe your YouTube channel has reviews, but maybe you're not there yet, which is what I'm trying to do for myself. Get some reviews so at least people can read those, because I know that's a technique that people use right now. But because we don't have reviews about tips, then that's your job. You have to give your client tips on how they can get the best results with your product that you already know it works. But if the person, my husband says, how our products work the best? And everyone was like, how do we make them work the best? He's like, you have to take them, because there's too many people that buy the product and then they forget that they have to take their capsule, and they forget to drink their tea in the morning or in the afternoon. And there's no point of buying products and having all this weight loss regimen and health benefits if you actually don't take the product. So that might mean sending a text. That might mean giving them a phone call. I'm like, hey, I'm glad you received your package. For example, I do a lot of online sales. Therefore, I send packages, and I always message the person. I'm like, oh, I see from the tracking number that you received your package. Did you make the tea already? That kind of question to keep the relationship going and the interaction happening. So there's also some extras that you can do for your services. You're gonna see on the next slide what I give to my clients. But you can add, if you're selling a weight loss kit, then you might want to add a measuring tape. These end up being like 30 cents on Amazon for a pack of 100. It's still being 30 cents or less for a measuring tape. They're like the paper ones they used to measure babies' heads in the hospital. There's actually called like baby infant head measuring tape, something like that. These are paper. They do not break very easily, but they're paper, so they don't weigh much. That's something extra you can add. You can add a sheet for them to track their measurements. That's also good. Every single time I sell a weight loss product, I will add a measuring tape and a measurement sheet, because what's the point of someone losing weight if they can't physically see it? They're not going to realize it because they're looking at themselves in the mirror every single day, and you don't see the changes. It's not until their pants start fitting better, their shirts are looser, or people tell them that they realize that it's actually working. You might want to do a meal calendar. If you're on a strict diet regimen, you might want to include them a meal calendar, meal examples. My husband and I, we've worked on different things. We actually have a folder in Google Drive where we have a folder for HCG, which is one of our diet products, and then we have a folder for Life, which is the other one. And you can send that link to your customer, and they're going to see pictures of, that's just an example, they're going to see pictures of the types of food that they can eat. They're going to see meal examples, like some recipes, and that's going to help them make it more real and realistic and doable for them. I also, if I sell if I sell capsules, I include a pill organizer if it's the first time I'm selling them. First time client. I include a pill organizer because, like I said, what's the point of having it if you're not going to take it? With a pill organizer, especially for women, our purses might be big, but our purses might be small. And that way you can have a tiny pill organizer where you can just put the capsules that you need for the day and just go ahead. These I get from the dollar store. They are they're 7 days, and each comes individually. So I actually get 7 different pill organizers for $1. That's pretty cheap. I don't think you can get them cheaper for that. And it holds about 6 to 12 capsules in them. So that's pretty cool. And that's just something you can do extra for your client that it's really not going to cost you much, but it's definitely a service that they're going to like. That way, also, you're going to get follow-ups because they might be able to get the product from someone else, maybe the same price, maybe cheaper. They're not getting all these extras. They're not getting the interaction with you. And that definitely helps you keep your clients and keep them happy. So this is an example of the kit that I sell. When I sell a tea, I will send them the measuring tape. I will send them the little sheet where they can take their measurements. I've been changing these as time goes on, and you're going to see another thing that I've been working on. And you're going to have a pamphlet talking about the tea. And these are just things that you can add to your clients to help them get to know our product better and like it best. These are in Spanish, and I apologize for that. I don't have a picture of them in English. And then I also include a flyer because then they can give that to the next person, to their friend, to their mother, to their brother. So keeping clients. So we were talking about how to your services, and now we're talking about keeping clients. You want to make sure you follow up, which I mentioned earlier. You want to make sure that you want to help them through their questions, their concerns. I'm feeling dizzy. Is that normal? Most of the time they're feeling dizzy because they're not eating enough. So that's something that you can tell them, like, are you sure you're eating your 3 meals and your 3 snacks? Most adults don't eat snacks. They just eat their meals, and they eat them at terrible times. So that's something that can help them through something easy. Because if they're feeling sick, you know that they're gonna stop taking the product and they're gonna say it didn't work or that it made them sick. Which our products are not gonna make them sick. It's the way they're taking them incorrectly that are gonna get them sick. Sometimes when people take HCG, especially women, they feel like they have morning sickness, and that's normal because of the hormone changes in their bodies. Um, it's normal with their hormone changes in their bodies, and we we want to walk them through those concerns and let them know, hey, you should be feeling better in about a day or two. If you're not feeling better, make sure you let me know. And I actually message them, are you feeling better? Because we want to make sure that they stick to a product. Are you feeling stuck? Have you seen no changes in your weight loss in the past couple of days? Most of the time that happens when women are on their period, because we retain a lot of water. It happens when people are not eating the correct foods, or they're not eating enough foods, or there's other things that you can do to help the product work at its best. Sometimes it just happens. Sometimes you need a little small cheat meal that's actually going to jumpstart your metabolism. That kind of stuff that most people don't know. Most people think that eating a big bowl of pasta with a whole bunch of sauce is a healthy meal because it's a small portion or something like that. Or maybe because it said it's 300 calories, but it's actually like full of sodium and it's full of salt and it's going to keep them super bloated. And people just don't know what a good, healthy eating habit would be. Also, are they bored with their meals? I know a lot of people who don't eat a lot of vegetables and they're eating like lettuce and tomato every single day. You know they're gonna get bored within a day or two. So you wanna come up with options for them. I like going online, whether it's Instagram or Pinterest, and looking for HCG recipes, HCG compliant recipes, because HCG is a very strict diet, and you have to follow it to the T. Otherwise, you're gonna see bad results. You're not gonna see the results that you expect. Therefore, I keep looking for stuff. For example, I saw they cut up cucumbers into slices and they put a little bit of tuna on top, like a tuna salad type deal, and that gives them the crunch from the cucumber, the crunch that you would get from a cracker. So it's like tricking the mind and helping the mind feel like, oh yeah, I'm eating all the time, when you're actually maybe you're eating less, but you feel like you're satisfying your body. That's what I mean to say. So keeping clients, you can do sales for your repeat clients, you can do promotions. I actually had a client who wanted me to deliver a tea for her, just one tea bag, and I told her, well, actually, if you buy me two or more, then I will give it to you at a discounted price, just because me thinking, I didn't tell her this, me thinking it's going to take me this much time to get there, it's going to cost me this much in tolls, there's going to be this much gas, then I need to work away, I need to get more profit so that I actually get a profit. Otherwise, I would have spent all my earnings in toll money, which that would be a waste. Therefore, I'm like, well, I'll give it to you at a special discounted price if you buy more than two. And she did. So that's pretty cool. And I was actually halfway there because she was on the way to she was a little bit off the way to the airport, and I was on my way to the airport. So I actually just had to deviate a little bit, not even that much, and end up having a larger sale. So you might want to help keep your diets with secondary goals. Maybe their primary goal was to lose weight. Maybe their secondary goals, they want to bulk up and they want to get more lean and get more muscle. And then we also have products for that. Can definitely help. Maybe they want to tackle something in their skin, and we have a skincare line. Maybe they just want to keep replacing the things that they like to eat with more healthy things, like our coffees. Through drinking your regular coffee, you might want to do coffee with medicinal mushrooms, that kind of stuff. Secondary goals that are going to help your clients be happy and continue to buy from you. And as well, keep in touch every once in a while. Hey, how you doing? We're having this sale. Or hey, how you doing? I saw that you tried the tea a couple of weeks ago. Do you think you want a second one? That kind of thing that would work for you. You have to make it natural for you. Don't word it in a way that it feels so robotic. Just make it a natural conversation. Make it at first it might not become natural, it might not be natural, might feel a little forced because maybe sales is not your thing, but you wanna make sure it's like a human contact. Hey, how you doing? That kind of stuff. So the next slide should be an example of a thank you card. I have the English and Spanish. The thank you card that I add in my packages. So it says, thank you for your order. My English fan page is blue. That's why that one's blue-green. And then my Spanish fan page colors are red. That's why the other one's red. Thank you for your order. And it's just like, hey, this is my website. Like trying to make it saying thank you. And on the back, sometimes I'll write, if it's one of the capsules, I write the instructions on how you should be taking them. And then this one in red, it actually says $2 discount from a 7-day kit or 1-week kit. A 1-week kit for me would be seven instant coffees for our Sculpt coffee, which is our weight loss coffee, and then one bag of Te Divina. So that's my 7-day kit or my 1-week kit, and then I give them a $2 discount. I make sure I add this with the people who are just buying the tea because I want to give them an incentive to move up in whatever product they're going to buy. So if they bought me a tea, now I want to move them up in the weight loss coffee. They're going to like it. They're either going to buy more or they're going to get motivated to buy one of our weight loss products. And then I tell them to redeem this offer, just text KIT7 to my phone number or my fan page or my Instagram, whatever. And then at the end I said, we're looking for distributors. You can earn $100, $200, or $300 or more a week. So like some words for them to read and for them to ring in their head. Just an idea of what I've started. I think I started like this week or the week before. It's pretty new, so I haven't had results yet. But because most people are getting their packages now. But it's just something that I'm trying. Maybe it can increase sales. Maybe it can just people are just gonna ask what's Sculpt, and that's gonna continue the conversation. So repeat. You got your clients. You gave them your service. You kept your clients, and now we're going to keep repeating this same process for all your new people as well as for all your old clients. You're going to be asking, maybe they don't want to buy any more product from you. They're like, yeah, I got what I wanted. I achieved my goal. But maybe you can say, do you know anyone who would benefit from these products? I actually sold one tea today, and the lady messaged me about 30 minutes ago saying, yeah, my friend also wants one. And that was without me doing anything extra. I just sent her a picture of the package. I sent her a picture of her tracking number after the sale was completed. And she's like, yeah, she felt comfortable enough with me and my service that she's okay with her friend just getting a product without her even receiving hers. So I think that's pretty good feedback. So also, you might want them to rate your services, especially if you have a online presence. If they could write reviews, if they could rate your products, that would be great because, like I mentioned before, people are going with reviews for a lot of things. At least I personally do, and a lot of my friends do. So just having those reviews from people that say, I just want people to write, for example, on my fan page, I got my package in a timely manner because I do most of my sales through the mail, and I want people to feel comfortable and knowing, yeah, this person's not ripping me off. People are actually receiving their packages. So that's what's something I'm working on my fan page. And also, you want to share the idea of the business with them. Say you can earn money. You can actually buy these products at discounted price if you become an associate. And that extra thing that's going to help you earn from the other bonuses your company might have. And this is if your company's Vida Divina or maybe your company is different. If there's some kind of recruiting incentive, you want to make sure that you share your business and that you can have more people distributing the products that are working so well for everyone. So, is there anything else you can do for your clients? That's something to think about. Remember, we're not only selling products, we're also selling a service, and we want to make sure that our clients feel comfortable enough so that we can actually get more clients and more referrals. So I thank you so much for joining me this evening. If someone shared this with you and you're interested about our products, I did not show any products in particular. Well, I showed the picture of the tea, but I did not talk about our products. I did mention some of them. If that's something that interests you, make sure you contact the person who shared this video with you. If you're interested in the business, do the same. And if you have any questions about your social media or how to run your business or what else you can do for your clients, you want to make sure you contact me. I also have a YouTube page called Rosimar Zaragoza, which is my name, Rosimar Zaragoza, where I actually have some tutorials on how to work your fan pages and your Facebook groups so that you can grow your business. So thank you for joining us and have an amazing, great night.